Hi everyone, and welcome to St George's Hospital's virtual fitness for function class. We really wanted to make sure that you're still getting your physio, so we've moved to YouTube to make sure that you're not missing out. Well done, you've made it to the last video of the 6 sessions, and today we're going to be talking about your long-term management plan. So before you leave us, we need to make sure that you have reflected on the things that you have learnt and what you're going to take forward after you've left us, to make sure that you're looking after your health and your body and keeping yourself active for the long run. We're going to be putting up some questions on the screen, and we'd like you to have a think about what your personal answer would be. Having good answers to these questions is going to help you in the future. So if you find that you have reduced your physical activity, maybe you're feeling a bit low, or you've started to get pain again, you can come back to the answers to these questions and it will guide you on where to go next. Question 1. How did my problem develop? So first thing that I'd like you to think about is, what was your main problem? And here I'd like you to think back to your goals. Was there an activity that you were struggling with? Or maybe you had an injury. Maybe you were finding it hard to manage your flare-ups and struggling to pace. Perhaps it was your mood that was a barrier for you. Or perhaps you needed to get a little bit stronger. Question number 2 is, what kept your problem going? And here I'd like you to think about some of the habits that you might have had before you came to the class. Perhaps you weren't exercising too much, or maybe you were in the overactivity rest cycle. Did you have some thoughts or behaviours about your pain, and were you avoiding movement? Or maybe it was your emotions. Next, I'd like you to have a think about, what is the most important thing you learnt in the physio sessions? This is going to be personal to you, so have a think about the main thing that stands out in your mind when you think back over these education sessions. Number 4 is, what were my most unhelpful habits? Do you have any alternative to these? Number 6 is, how will you continue to build on what you've learnt? So again, we've got resources links in our description box if you are interested. But have a think about how you would like to increase your learning. 7, I'd like you to think for some goals for the year ahead. Now this could be just a week, a month, or even a year. But whatever you choose, make sure that you break them down to even smaller goals. Number 8 is, I'd like you to think about the events and situations that might make your problem worse. If you go back to our goals video, we explore some of the barriers to exercising. Have a think about if any of these are significant to you. Number 9 is, what are the signs that your problem might be getting worse again? Is it that you'll have pain or swelling, or is it that you'll find an activity particularly difficult? It's important to notice this early so that you can go back over these education sessions and start your exercises again to make sure you're keeping yourself fit and able to get back to doing it soon. Number 10 is, if you notice that your problems are getting worse, how are you going to help yourself? Again, have a think back through all that you've learned on these education sessions, and also the exercises that we've provided you with. How are you going to use those in the future? And finally, in order to maintain your progress, what are you going to do regularly? Are you going to be doing exercises regularly, pacing yourself? Maybe it will be relaxation techniques or ensuring you're sleeping well, or even maybe keeping a good healthy diet. Thank you so much for sticking with us throughout these 6 videos, and we hope that they've been really useful for you. Again, make sure that you're checking the description box for all of the links that we have there for you for your extra learning. We really appreciate you watching these videos. Make sure you're looking after yourself. Thank you so much. Bye!